Today is yet another gray morning in Flushing, New York City, and I come armed with 3 goals once more. I'm going to go to Hoboken to ride the Hudson Bergen Light Rail, go to Newark to ride the Newark Light Rail, and then I'm going to head over to New Brunswick to visit Jeremy from a couple videos ago at Rutgers. And the first thing I'm going to do is hop on a 7 Express train because I want to go take a bus from the George Washington Bridge bus terminal. And I'm feeling a little bit lazy today, so it's onto the bus I go. Off from the bus, and now it's time to descend into the great depths of the Flushing subway station. So, a slight change of plans. Instead of going to the George Washington Bridge bus terminal, I am instead going to the Port Authority bus terminal, also known as Hell on Earth. This is because the bus I was going to catch, the 181, stopped running after 10:15. I thought there would be an 11:15 run, but I guess not. But instead, I'm going to the Port Authority bus terminal to ride the Route 158. That's going to take me to Weehawken across the Hudson River.
The time? 158.
So after wandering around to find gate 202, I've come to the conclusion that yes, this is Hell on Earth. So I'm here at the New York Waterway Ferry Terminal. This is actually close to Hudson Bergen Light Rail Station. So my original plan was to go hop on that, but now I'm seeing that there might be some shuttles run by NY Waterway that I can ride again. This time it'll be the New Jersey edition instead of the New York edition. So we'll see if I ride some of those. And actually right there is their yard. Huh. So another thing is the NJT Route 158 actually gives you great views of the New York skyline, and it only cost $3.50, so that was cool. Kind of bummed that it used an Excelsior 60-footer instead of the Navy or MCI I was hoping for, but you can't have everything. So because I do want to ride the free shuttle bus service a little bit more, I am going to tough out the wait and go wherever it takes me. There's the skyline of New York behind me. So upon further investigation, I have deduced that the NY Waterway shuttle doesn't actually go anywhere useful here. So I will instead just walk to the Hudson Bergen Light Rail Station and take it into town. That town, of course, is Jersey City. So I am now off of the HBLR at the Pavonia Newport station for one very simple reason. There's Boba within walking distance. Acquired. So now that my boba is acquired, it's time to hop back on the Hudson Bergen Light Rail, which honestly has one of the weirdest fare systems I've ever seen. So first off, fare is $2.25, which is, it's high, but it's also different from the Newark Light Rail fare, which is $1.60, and it's also different from all the bus fares that are in New Jersey. So that's red flag number one. Number two is when you buy a ticket in the mobile app, it forces you to activate the ticket, right? But it isn't an instant activation, it just makes you wait 3 minutes for reasons. So yeah, that's weird. Anyway, it's back onto the Hudson Bergen Light Rail to Essex Street.
Please do not lean on doors.
So I have alighted here at Essex Street because this is the only place that the HBLR has street running. I just thought that was kind of interesting that this one section where there's a narrow, narrow light rail right of way is shared with cars. Don't really see that in New York. Something else that I find kind of interesting is that the Hoboken-bound tracks are cobblestone. I think it's cobblestone. And then the other side is where the right-of-way is shared with cars too. It's only a one-way street, so cars only go down one side. And just a short walk away from the Essex Street station is Park, where you can watch the skyline of New York. Way off in the distance there, that's the Statue of Liberty. And now that I've seen the street running HBLR trains and the skyline of New York, I'm walking back. I'm gonna make my way to Exchange Place because to get to Newark today, I want to take the bus. So today I'm choosing to take the bus to Newark instead of taking Path because first off, Path is annoying. It would be faster, but it costs $2.75. It doesn't accept my unlimited Metro card, so I would have to go fiddle around with putting money on a different Metro card and getting through the system. And second, the bus is slightly cheaper. It costs me $2.55 to go from here to Newark compared to $2.75 on Path. And thirdly, I can see more of the city. Beautiful, beautiful New Jersey. Also, buses are just more fun, in my opinion. I think my opinion has shifted from trains being fun to buses being fun now that I'm actually able to drive them, but that is a tangent for another time. It does get me into New York about 10 minutes before my train, which means I don't have any time to observe the light rail, but I think I'm okay with that. So it's on to route number 1 to Newark Penn Station. It looks like my bus today will be a high floor navvy. Sweet. So it is now 3 minutes past takeoff time, and I'm at the beginning of the 1 to no bus. So that's fun. The bus tracker isn't even working, so I don't know where my bus is. So at 10 minutes past takeoff time, the bus still hasn't shown up, so I think I might just have to cut my losses and take path. The aggravating thing is I paid for my ticket online, so I'm out $2.55 because I activated a ticket when I saw a bus coming, but it wasn't the one that I wanted. So yeah, looks like I will just be taking path because I have a train to catch that'll take me to New Brunswick so I can meet up with Jeremy. Hello, path. Darkness, my old friend. Do the neon lights slightly make up for the fact that I'm out 2:55 to the end to the New Jersey Transit? Kind of. Dropped me off here in Newark Penn Station, and now it's time to get onto the train, the Northeast Corridor line to New Brunswick. So unfortunately, the PATH train dropped me off with only 6 minutes to go before my train, so no exploring New York today, but it's okay. I think I'm kind of salty with New Jersey Transit buses right now. I'm still out 2:55. So I'm now off of the train at New Brunswick, home to Rutgers University and Jeremy, who I'm going to be meeting up with in a bit. But first I have to find some food and something to occupy myself with. There's also an Asila coming. So, now that I'm in New Brunswick, it's time to go find some food. I'm hungry for pizza today. Good morning.
Hello.
Okay, so Jeremy and I are at Rutgers right now. There's the Rutgers buses behind us. They use Eldorados, and Jeremy absolutely hates them.
Well, they have a few new flyers, and today there are cutaways running on some of the routes, which
Ooh.
is awful.
Love that.
My theory is that their buses are so unreliable, they just sub them in.
That's probably what happened.
Probably true. So,
Anyway, Eldorado.
Rutgers sucks because they contracted out to first, which is like the lowest bidder possible. They have no published schedules, they just have frequency tables, and there's always really bad traffic everywhere, so it means that it's absolutely worthless because you have no idea when a bus is going to show up other than using Translook, which is the worst app ever. And you always have to budget in like an hour to go anywhere. It's completely unreliable. The buses will be like 2, 5, 6, 9, and then it's 33 minutes away. And it sucks, and the bus lane on College Avenue isn't wide enough for buses, so it's useless.
Wow. And it's not student run, which is what makes Unitrans superior. Shout out. Mac and cheese on pizza is
647 will
interesting,
and 93.
but not bad. Comes a very rare freight train on the Northeast Corridor.
It's not that rare.
Shut it. So that was the ME2 freight train, and it's run by Conrail. Oh, and there's a Keystone coming, and now it's, oh, that thing is booking it. This is a spotted lanternfly. Kill it on sight.
New shoes.
So after hanging out at New Brunswick Station for like an hour and a half and looking like dorks, it's time for me to take the train back to New York and Jeremy to go back to doing homework.
Homework.
Gross.
You'll have
Goodbye,
to do
Jeremy.
it too.
We don't talk about that. Goodbye, Jeremy.
Bye.
know it's been a long time. I really miss you guys. You know, remember we talked about this. You never let the work time.
Made it to Penn Station, subterranean hell. So now that I'm in Penn Station, I'm heading out to 34th Street to catch the M34 bus because I'm gonna go say a quick hello to my friend Johnny, who was in the Muni Heritage Day video. Johnny!
Hello.
Johnny does not in fact live in New York, but we are just vacationing at the same time. Two foamers on the subway. Of Grand Central, so this is where Johnny and I will part ways. It was nice to see you.
Goodbye. Goodbye, friend.
Subject to random search by the police. Thanks for riding with us.
And after a very long day of 2 states transit, 2 special guest appearances, here I am back in Flushing. And this video is over. It was sad that I didn't get to accomplish my goal of visiting Newark, but it's okay. There's always going to be something for next time. So thank you for watching, and I will